Butere Girls High School presents Echoes of War. There exists a natural balance between respect for the old and care for the young. Those who are old bring experience, while those who are young bring enthusiasm and creative innovation. This is the relationship that weaves together our ever-evolving society. This play is a hyperbolic attempt to illustrate the widening gap between two generations, the old and the young. The artistic context is set in the Royal Velvet Emirates, a fictitious kingdom in the Middle East. In this kingdom, the old have quickly lost trust in the younger generation, while the young are agitated by the inflexible strictness of the old. The balance is an inevitable compromise. Now, let's meet the characters. Sultan, a tall, energetic man in his prime. He exudes all qualities of power and affluence. His gestures and elaborate movements paint him as an authoritative man in full control. Mama Anifa, a woman deeply steeped in religion. She demonstrates the qualities of an overprotective mother, saddened by the pain of her daughter's mistakes. Police, the father to Anifa Imana, an overzealous security officer. He finds himself subconsciously conflicted between the traditional attributes of a child and the realities of a new generational daughter. Mustafa, the embodiment of a new generational innovator. He finds himself on the wrong side of the law and has to fight the stain of being a revolutionary. Anifa Imana, the personification of artificial intelligence. She has all the attributes of quantum computing and synthesized storage. She represents the future, a collaboration between nature and software. Imam, a representative of the cultural background in which strict Islamic rules are followed and executed.
Mustafa.
Officer, you requested a statement, and a statement you shall have.
Proceed, but remember this statement will be used by our prosecution team.
My father and I were not part of the demonstrators.
Firmly state the truth, young man.
My father is a paramedic. That is the pure truth.
Dismissively. Those are your words. Proceed, S3, and I am a fourth-year student of information technology.
I developed an application called telemedicine.
Inquisitively, what is telemedicine?
Officer, this is an application that enables doctors to diagnose and treat patients from miles away.
Young man, did you say your father is a paramedic?
Most certainly, sir.
And you are a university student, right?
Right.
Then tell me, what was a paramedic and a student doing on the streets during a demonstration?
Emphatically, officer, I was testing my project. We helped many stranded patients.
Interrupting. Patients or demonstrators?
All right, with resignation, demonstrators.
Good, proceed.
It was during this melee. A stray bullet hit my father.
Correction. Your stray father was hit by a bullet. The bullet was on its legitimate path, with finality, right? Right. 3 right.
That is when I was arrested. I committed no crime. I am innocent, and that is all I have to say. Full stop. S2. Media group. Police officer accusing suspect in interrogation room. Authoritative figure pointing finger at stock at distribute _ equally. Liar.
Tears the statement into shreds, scattering them on the floor in utter anger. This is trash, hogwash, balderdash.
That is the truth. Nothing but the truth.
What mistake has my son made?
Madam Community Administrator, your son is among the people destabilizing the tranquility of our nation.
I'm innocent.
The Imam can attest, Mustafa is a disciplined child.
This young man helps me in teaching the children at the madrasa using the latest technology.
No, this is a hardcore criminal.
Officer, it pains me when I see my son in this state.
Changing the mood to melancholy. I am also a parent of a daughter about his age.
Anifa Imana is her name, and I am her mother.
Breaking into a sorrowful rendition. A daughter I took to university so that she may help me in my old age. Unfortunately, someone has ruined the bright future of my daughter. After 4 years of my sweat, she has come back home with a PhD in pregnancy. I'm still looking for that baboon who caused all this havoc.
Officer, as the community administrator, I interact with them in my day-to-day duties, and I can assure you that this current generation is very delicate. It must be handled with a lot of care.
Finality. Young man, flap those gates, go home, but this should serve as a stern warning to you and your friends. Opening the gates. Go out!
There you are.
Anifa, tell your father what you told me.
Father, this is the boy who abducted my heart and set my soul on fire.
Alarmed. Anifa.
While others were busy bombing buildings, he was busy bombing me.
In a bid to protest. Anifa, stop!
My temper has reached dangerous levels. Lamenting in painful rendition. You have no idea how difficult it is to raise a daughter in this time and age. Calm down.
I need a clear explanation on how this biological atomic bomb landed in my daughter's womb. Wait and see.
He paces to get out of the stage.
I thought the war is over, and the rebuilding of the country has just begun.
Enough of this nonsense.
My son Mustafa, control your anger.
Mother, I am now scared.
Scared? Why? Sir, do you have any documentation proving why my son is being taken?
Aside as she seeks to address the audience. Abduction, what did you just say? Abortion, Anifa!
All right, I choose my mother.
And your bomb.
Anifa!
Resolutely. Your mother and Anifa. Quick, the engine is already on, roaring like the lion of the desert. Let us proceed. This way.
You are not going anywhere. Come this way.